The same thing that Jack Grealish done at Aston Villa, bro. He was the talisman, bro. He weren't a centre forward, but he was the guy that everyone knew. If I get the ball to Jack, we got a better chance of winning this game. Joao Felix is that guy. It's not fucking Madueke. It's not fucking Android 18, bruv. It's not any of them, bro. It is fucking Joao Felix. It's not Kai Havertz. You know, like that. So as soon as all the players understand, the player that has the ability to unlock doors, to open paths for the whole team, and everyone buys into the fact that he's that guy, Chelsea would be a better team instead of 1 minute it's Aubameyang, 1 minute is Havertz up front. Let's drop Joao Felix, bro. He's your best player. There's no dropping your best player. You find a way to fucking play them. Do you know what I mean?
The thing is, though, like Pogba. So we had with Pogba, we tried to fit him in so many positions, but the position that we wanted him to do, we didn't do, and we didn't find a balance for him. Imagine we got a balance around Pogba. I think Man United's fortunes could have been so much different.
Yeah, but the problems with the Pogba situation was Pogba was his own worst enemy, yeah, because he could play anywhere you put him. So we got away with it. You know, like that. Like we played him on the left, and he actually had his best games for Man United on the left. You know, like that.
Yeah.
The left of a front three. Do you know what I'm saying?
Maybe that Felix, I don't know. Are we saying that Felix, because he's so technically gifted, do you have a concise position for these sort of players?
No, but you don't have a position for Felix, because Felix is an out-and-out attacker. Because Pogba had the legs to do box-to-box, yeah? Like, you could play him in the pivot because he had long legs, he could tackle, he could run, he could do all these things. His athleticism was his own downfall, blood. Because if Paul Pogba wasn't an athlete and he was built like a one-matter with no pace, there would have been no arguments about what his best position was. They would have just played him there. But because he was 6'3", 6'4", athletic, strong, everything like that, everyone wanted him to be the engine in the midfield. Pogba's not an engine, bro. He's a creative spark. Do you know what I mean? And this is the problem. Felix is a creative spark. You give him the ball, things happen. Pogba, you give him the ball, things happen. But the donkey work, the up and downs, we should have had two players behind Pogba to do that, bro, because we know that he doesn't like defending. So you play him in that number 10. You play him in that number 10 position, yeah, and you know that he's gonna roam anyway. You know, like that. It's just like Sabitzer. When Sabitzer plays in the number 10, he still drops into the midfield and
he drops everywhere, bro. He's everywhere.
He drops in. He drops in. Yeah. And that's what we should have done with Pogba. We should have given him a free role to say, bro, go wherever the ball is. Make sure you arrive in the box because you can head the ball. Do you know what I mean? Make sure you arrive on the edge because you can shoot. Instead, we were like, like he runs, he covers a lot of grass and that. We want him to be more aggressive and we want him to be our deep lying playmaker. He's not a fucking deep lying playmaker. We played him right wing against Liverpool. Right wing.
Bro, Ollie's got crimes, man. Ollie, listen, man. I don't know what he was thinking, man. You get me? Double pivot as well. Remember the first season of Man United, man? We played a double pivot with Fellaini and Carrick, bro. That was wild, man. But I think, like I said to you, he is his own worst enemy because at the end of the day, you know, he's that so influential everywhere.
Yeah, he was a victim of the fact that he was so versatile. Do you know what I mean? But that's why, I thought that the same thing was going to happen with Bukayo Saka, bro. I thought because Saka can play left back, left wing, right wing, in the 8, in the 10. I said it. I said if he doesn't nail down a position in the Arsenal team, he's going to get a reputation for being that guy that plays everywhere. You know, like that. He's going to get that. And that's why I called him the Black James Milner, bruv. Because this is what James Milner's been his whole career, bro. Nah, bro. Bruv, you got to understand, yeah? You got to understand, bro. James Milner made a whole career at being able to play multiple positions, but never
he was the
down
ultimate.
one.
He's the ultimate. Bro? If you were to call it a player who can play anywhere, it's James Milner. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we had John O'Shea. John O'Shea.
Nah, but bro, everyone knew that John O'Shea was a defender, yeah, that could play in midfield if you needed him to. Remember, John O'Shea was a centre back. We played him left back. We played him right back. He played DM, bro.
Remember when he met Figo?
Exactly. But bro, listen to James Milner. James Milner broke into the fucking league with Leeds, yeah, as a striker, bro.
Yeah, no.
As a striker. And then he was a winger. And then he was a centre mid. And then he was a left back. Then he was a right back. Bro, his whole career, he played in multiple positions, bro, throughout his whole career, bro, to the point he's still playing.
And that gave him that reputation. And he was his own downfall because he never nailed on a position.
He never nailed down one position in his whole career, bro. He was a centre forward when he broke through at Leeds, bro. Remember the name James Milner, blood. He was a striker.
Yeah, Milner had a good career though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Milner's had a good career. You know, when you actually deep it, like he's actually played at top clubs. I don't think it's a bad thing about Milner.
Oh, he's got an amazing career. Amazing career. On paper, he's got one of the best careers in the Premier League history, bro.
Yeah, facts. So I feel like, you're right, bro. But the thing is with Joao Felix, though, it's like you got to be brave as a manager. You got to be brave to do that, you know, and put him in a position. If he's going to be that luxury, build a system around him, and then go from there. You've got to be a brave man. I think Pochettino might be the answer because he's worked with young players. Young players. You know, you've seen it with Tottenham. They had a system with Wanyama, with Dembele. They had an engine. So they might actually do something with Joao Felix. But it just depends on whether they're willing to buy him, innit? He could cost them about 90 million. So if they go and get him, maybe Pochettino might be the answer for Chelsea. Especially with the fact that he's with a young squad. You know what I'm saying?
I think Pochettino is the answer.
Yeah, the more I look at it, I do think the only thing I only look at is just the way if he's not going to win anything, maybe in the first year, these Chelsea families are spoiled, man. And listen, they need to hear their own story, but they're spoiled. If they don't like to see progress by a trophy, they get a bit distressed, man. So maybe they need a bit of a cultural reset as to, you know what, Pochettino might not win anything the first year, but the first year is going to be literally cleansing out everything. So you have good football, but you're cleansing out the squad. You're cleansing out the bad negativity. Havertz out, this player out. We're gonna go one way. Youth system, we're gonna sort it out. So make sure there's an actual process to get into the first team. Because every youth player that comes into the squad, they get loaned out and they never come back. So that has to be changed as well. There's a lot of changes that's needed, man. So they could be a good team, you know. Like it can change in a season, but it's whether this Todd Bowling madman allows it to happen. If he just wants a squad because, in America, to have a squad, it's a good franchise, and, you know, that's what, you know what I mean? Whereas if they actually do it properly and understands that, listen, a bloated squad isn't good enough. It's not good. You can have a good squad, but a bloated squad isn't good because you're having players that not want to be there.
They're not contributing either.
Yeah. So it's mad. It's mad, bro. Listen, man. I don't know what they're gonna do, bro. Chelsea.
I don't know what they're gonna do, but bro, I'm enjoying seeing the demise.
Come on, come on. Oh, it's crazy, man. Like Chelsea won 3 trophies of us, 2004 to 2006, and obviously the one where Drogba was offside, man. That's why for me, I've always got that vim against Chelsea, man. Them man, we could have had more Premier Leagues, man, if it wasn't for Chelsea, man, and Mourinho. You get me? So. It's a madness.
Bro, I don't like Chelsea for loads of reasons, you know, like that. So it's just one of them things where, like, I remember Chelsea was shit when I was growing up, you know, like that. They were shit, and even though they were shit, they always had a decent record against us. They're always annoying, like,
yeah, man.
Even though they were shit.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they were
right.
shit, bruv. These Tory Andre flows and that, bruv. Like, it was annoying, fam. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be real. Chelsea have always been annoying. And then obviously they got the racismo tax as well, blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, being from London as well, blood. Like, that's just, bruv, they're just not a likable club, innit? They're not a likable club.
The guy wasn't allowed on the train and that. Yeah, 100%.
Bro.
I'll remember that forever, man.
Forever. You know what I'm saying? It's weird, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's a weird one for Chelsea. So, like, I'm enjoying seeing them suffer. I am, you know, like that, and long may it continue, bruv.